Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Serenita, and today we're doing a review on the Bh Cosmetics new Romantic Nomad palette. This is a 16 color eyeshadow palette, and it says conjure the exotic beauty of the whirlwind escape to a romantic nomad 16 color shadow palette, a dreamy mix of richly pigmented mattes and shimmers ranging from luminous sand, dusty rose, and coral shades to a buttery soft mattes in plum, ivy, and earthly neutrals. Guys, this is super cute. I'm not even playing. This was one of the palettes when I opened it. It was like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't awesome. Like, oh my god, love of my life palette. Once I started using it, I was like, wow, this is nice. You could use this with so many ways. So many, they have the neutrals, and I love these purples. You guys, these purples are so beautiful in here. I love that they added this random green in there, and then they have like this teal shimmer that would like completely, complement that color. This one, so beautiful. I used this color. How many did I use today? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's pretty much, I know it looks like a lot right now, but it's like pretty simple compared to what I usually do. So let me start swatching for you guys. You guys can get a feel for the palette. I am just going to go from one end and across till I get to the bottom. None of these have names because, on the tiny palettes they have no names. So there goes the first one. It is like a vanilla. I don't see myself using that one, but it's not a bad color. This is the second one. Looks so pretty as a highlight. My god, this is a cute palette. Look at it. You guys, I can totally see myself using that as a highlight. Let me see. Look at that. You could totally use that as a highlight and just buff it out with like a brush. As a highlight. I don't know if you guys can see that little. I can see it, but it's so pretty. That's a cute highlight one. And then the next one next to that, that's another shimmer. And that's more of a gold tone shimmer. You see this one's more like a white, light golden one. And this is a dark golden one. And then the next one, the last one in that row is this one's like a purple. Look how purple that is. This is a shimmer too. That's beautiful, right? It's cute. Next row, first one. This is the one that I use for my inner corner highlight. It is another shimmer purple. But this is more of a lavender one. Look how cute that lilac, perfect lilac. Next to that, we have this one that's like a dual chrome. It looks like a white pink, but it has like a pink gold shift to it. See, it actually looks a lot whiter in the pan. Right now on the viewfinder, it looks more pink for some reason. Next to that one, we have this pink right here. Super dusty. It looks like a dusty rose. Yeah, it's like a rose. Look at that. Super cute. Next to that one, we have this berry one that I used underneath here. This one is a complete winner look. It reminds me of that one color in the Bye Bye Birdie collection. It's called Finch, in that Bye Bye Birdie palette from ColourPop. That's the one that's closest reminding me. Look at this peach color. Next row, first one. It is like a peach. This is a matte. You guys see it? It's like a matte. Look, it's like a light creamy matte one. Next to that, we have this dark brown matte 2. That's a matte 2 right there. Next to that one, we have this one right here, which is my transition shade that I used today. And it is just like a nice brown, but it's more like a camel brown to me. See how cute it is? Very sheer brown. I love that color though. And then next to that one, we have the last color in that third row. This one's a plummy tone, like a dark plum. It looks a lot lighter there, but in the pan it looks like this super dark plummy purple. So first one in the next row, we have this really deep, it looks like a gray purple. Lavender. Dark lavender though. See, it's between a gray and a purple. You guys see that? That's such a beautiful color, right? You don't really see a lot of palettes that have purples like that. That's almost like a dark lavender, sort of in the gray. This next one, you guys, this is the one that I have on my overall lid. It's that purple. This is such a beautiful purple, you guys. Like, I'm not even joking. Once I used this one, I was like, wow, this is like the one that makes the palette worth buying. It is a dark, super creamy, like butter formula. It just has these glitters all over it. And it's almost like this black shift to it almost. Next one, we have this one right here, which is a shimmer. It looks like a teal. Oh my god, it's a duochrome. That is cute. It looks like a teal. Oh my god. I can't, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. It is a teal with a purple and blue shift. Almost like a light green too, but it has that purple right here. It has that teal and this green right here. That is, oh my god, I can't. Those two are it for me right there. Those two. You just sold me the palette like 3 times over. So the last one in the palette is this green. And it is like a dark ivy green to me. Super pretty. I love that they added that color in the end. You can't really see it, but it's like an olive green. Let me see. I'm going to try to build it up right there. I love that they added that color though, because it's such a random color. Out of all like the berry tones in here, they just added that random green in there. This actually complements that green from the Golden Twilight I have, which is the only color. Look at that on my hand now. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a very olivey green. It's a deep olivey green. So it's not a bad color. I really love that color. I love green. So in general, when I see a green in a palette, I get happy. So that's it for the swatches, you guys. Before I leave you guys, just in case you guys are wondering what's on my lips, I have the Traviesa lip bundle from ColourPop, Becky G. You cannot buy it anymore, but I just thought I would add it just in case you guys were wondering what I had on my lips. You can't buy it, but you know, now you know. So that's it. If you guys wanted to see how good this look today, just stay tuned. Okay, you guys, the first color I'm going to use is this brown right here. It is like it's not the darkest brown in here. It is more like a camel brown to me. Like this cross between the light brown and then just, it's just this brown. It's not too dark. It's like in the middle somewhere. I'm actually surprised how dark it is versus on my lid versus in the pan. Because in the pan it looks a lot lighter brown. And then once I packed it on my lid, I was like, wow, that was actually darker than what I expected. Not in a bad way. Absolutely not in a bad way. Because I've had colors do that to me where it's like, oh my god, I can't save this anymore because it was actually too dark. This one, it was totally workable. You could blend it out really nicely and it didn't give me any problems. The next color I used was this super dark purple on the bottom. It is a shimmer. It has a lot of glitter to it. And I just used my finger because it's very creamy. So I was like, I'll just, you know, use my finger. But it was super, super pretty. I'm actually surprised with this palette, you guys. I'm going to be honest. When I first got it and I opened it up and I saw the colors in here, I wasn't, like, super impressed. But once I started using it, I was like, oh my god, this is such a beautiful palette. If I had to rank them between all of my little Bh Cosmetic ones that I have, that I personally own, this is like by far the number one. This one takes the number 1 slot. Colori Viviaci is the second one. Because compared to the other 2 I have in here, oh my god, you guys know, this one's super cute. I feel like it's so practical, and it gave it a perfect name, Romantic Nomad, because it has such romantic colors in here. You could go totally neutral. I love the purples. I love berry tones. I love that they have this random green and this random, like, teal blue in there. It's like, I like that. I like that they added those. But these purples, Jesus, they have such pretty purples in here. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that purple's my favorite color. So Whenever I see a purple in a palette, dude, I go all like crazy over it, because you could just never have too many purples. I don't know how that's not possible, but you just can't. And then I just took that into my, a little bit above my crease, because you guys know I have hooded eyes, so I do always have to go a little bit above where my crease is right here. So I go a little bit above that. But if your eyes are not hooded, you don't have to do that. I just do it because of me. Because of the way my eye shape is. I have to. Just more, it's basically creating more bang for your buck on your eyes. Because, yeah, I don't have a lot of space. But you be sure I pack as much as I can in there, okay? I make it work. Okay, for my bottom right here, I use this berry tone right here. It's this color right here. Super cute. It is another shimmer. It is a very creamy shimmer as well. And that I also used my finger for that. And I just sort of just rubbed it across the bottom. And I do use a brush for it later. But at first I did my finger just to get like the pigmentation down. And then I used a brush. And don't worry about going too, like, you know, thick. You could always wipe off some. That's what I usually do. I usually use like a makeup wipe and then wipe it down, you know, to like fix it up. So stuff like that doesn't really worry me. I love this berry color. It's got glitter in it too. So it's got that little, just like the purple above, it's got these little glitters in there that just make it stand out so much. So pretty. So I did use a pencil brush. This is ColourPop E10 brush. And I did use it for underneath my eye. And I also use this same brush for my inner corner highlight that I always do. And of course, if you don't have to highlight your inner corner if you don't want to. Not everybody does do that. That's just something that I have always done in my makeup routine. So it's what I like to do. Sometimes I'll do inner corner and outer right here. I've always done that. Just, you do however you want to do your makeup. It's fine. Not everybody, you know, does that. Not everybody feels comfortable doing that. And I still have all the kids here, you guys. Hopefully I'll have this out by tomorrow, so you guys. And you guys don't mind my hair. My orange colors. Each time I wash it, the orange color just gets less and less and less, and then just it becomes more blonde because that's the bleach underneath. So I just have to add more color to it. I've been meaning to do it. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. So the next video you guys see of me, it'll be orange again. I'm thinking about just letting it grow out again because I've been doing exercising every day, and you have to shower every time you exercise, so you get sweaty, and that becomes a problem with the orange hair because the more you shower, you're not supposed to get it wet, and then it just becomes more, it's more upkeep, basically. If you've ever dyed your hair different colors, you know that you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. You can wash your body, but your hair, you cannot wash it every day, or else you'll be dyeing it every week or every 2 weeks. I tend to dye mine every month. I don't like to do it every so often because of the fact that it gets expensive. So I don't only do it like once a month. Maybe every 3 weeks, but not like that. And I dye my hair just to dye colors because I like them. I like doing them colors. It's not because I'm trying to hide gray hairs or anything. I just like to dye them colors. I remember somebody made a comment like that, like they assumed that I dyed my hair colors because I chose color hair to hide the gray hair, and I was like, dude, I don't have gray hairs like that. I don't need to dye my hair because I'm trying to cover gray hairs. I'm 37. I have no shame. If I have gray hairs, I'll tell you, I have about 3 on this side right here that grow in this area. Everything else, it's the black hair. It's always been black hair. I don't dye it to hide anything. I just dye it because I like colored hair. I had purple last year for a whole entire year, and then right now I'm doing orange hair. Tomorrow will be blue. I don't know. Or I'll just dye it all my same natural color tomorrow. It doesn't matter to me. I've always been like that. I've always been like a chameleon. I just change. I get bored with it and then I change it. Everybody's different. You don't have to. I don't get that about people. I've had so many instances where people will get so offended by seeing my colored hair and they just like, you're too old to be doing that. Really? Is it on your head something? It's on my head. I don't know why you seem to care so much. I mean, I'm not exactly walking around promoting colored hair for older women. I'm not saying, color your hair. Don't be boring. Or I don't really care what you do with your hair. I care what I do with my hair. It's like, I stay in my lane. Why can't everybody just do the same, you know? So for my inner corner, you guys, I use this very, very light lilac color right here. It's super pretty. I had a whole bunch of colors in here, honestly, to choose from for the inner color. And I use that same pencil brush, you guys, right here. See how pigmented it is? It just like shows up super. I was thinking about seriously debating between this one, which is like a duochrome pink, and then that one purple. I could have used obviously those ones too, but I was like, I want to stick within the same purple family. And even this one's a purple too, but that's like a deeper dark lavender almost. So I just stuck it between that one. I just took this one. It's like, this one's a perfect lilac color. And of course you guys know that I go up online. And then for I use a little color right here on this corner and then a little bit on the bottom corner. And it was this one right here, which is like a deep berry. It's almost like a plummy color. It didn't really show up a whole lot, but I feel like it helped that purple in the corner, just like made it a little bit darker, darkened it up, that little outer corner that I have right here. I have all the kits, you guys. You guys already know I mentioned it in my other videos, so they're all home right now. Sorry, you guys. I keep forgetting that palette keeps covering the camera right there. So if it did cover anytime earlier, I'm sorry, you guys. I always tend to forget. Try to remind myself not to use those palettes because it's too big and it covers the frame. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Let me put on my eyeliner and my mascara on this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, this is the finished eye look. Look how pretty it is. Look at that purple, that lavender right there, that bottom part right there. Oh my god. This palette is so pretty, you guys. So let me back you guys out and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, you guys, this palette is super cute. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, but this is so pretty. Oh my, I can't even begin to tell you guys. You guys can create so many looks. The only one that I don't honestly see myself using in this palette is the lightest one there. And that's just because I don't feel like it could complement my skin tone, but still. Everything else, I love the shimmers in here. That's crazy pigmentation with that shimmer, with that purple. The berry one I used right here, I think it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shimmers. So it has a lot more shimmers than it does mattes, which I love because I am a huge fan of shimmers versus mattes. Mattes are essential, but I just love how shimmers just bring out the eye, how it makes it look metallic even sometimes. Just that glitteriness of it. When you're outside and the sun hits your eye, you just look like this glittery fairy coming out. I don't know. It's just, I love shimmers. So that's it. If you guys could go and snag it up, please do, because this one is super cute compared to the other ones that I've had or I've seen. I don't know about the other ones because they have Midnight City, they have Moroccan Dreams, I believe it was called, and then they have Summer Lovin', and then they have Golden Twilight and the Digital Future. And I only own Golden Twilight and Digital Future, so these other threes I do not own, apart from this one and now the Colori Viviaci one, which I forgot to mention that if you guys don't know what Colori Viviaci means, it's Italian for bright colors. So I didn't know that one. I had to look it up. So I was like, you learn something new every day. I only know Spanish, you guys. I don't know any Italian, but I know a lot of colors or a lot of words in Italian pretty much mean almost the same in Spanish. You can understand a little bit. Same thing with Portuguese. You can understand a little bit. And I know some colors like in Tagalog, like they use cuchara, we use cuchara, which means spoon. It's the same thing. But they got like two other ones that mean cuss words for us, and it's like to them it's a dessert, you know? I'm not even going to begin to say what that means. But that's it, you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.